GM just announced 6 new 2025 models and they are shocking everyone. To be honest, you would be too if you knew what they did. All 6 cars are incredible with unique appeal and features, so let's not waste your time and jump into the details. GMC Cyclone. The 90s Cyclone was a pocket rocket, a pint-sized pickup with a heart of adrenaline, and everyone loved it back then. It was like a powerhouse, so they decided to bring it back, and this baby is gonna be all about practicality and sensibility. At the heart of this beast lies a turbocharged 4.3-litre V6 engine that produces an impressive 280 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. Just imagine the thrill of zooming from 0 to 60 miles an hour in a mere 4.3 seconds. And when you step inside the 2024 Cyclone, you'll be greeted with a blend of comfort and cutting-edge tech that'll have you feeling like a true driving enthusiast. The ample seating options include luxurious leather and wood-trim touches, while the advanced climate control system keeps you cozy no matter the weather. But that's not all. The 2024 Cyclone's exterior is a masterpiece of aggressive style and aerodynamic prowess. The classic monochromatic black paint job with bold red accents brings it back to the original legend, while the modern LED lighting and wide stance give it a fresh, intimidating look. And beneath this stunning exterior lies a robust platform engineered for both performance and practicality. The suspension system is finely tuned to provide exceptional on-road agility and off-road capability, ensuring this truck can handle just about any terrain or driving condition. And with a focus on payload and towing, the Cyclone proves it's not just about straight-line speed, but also about versatility and real-world utility. And for those who crave even more power, there's talk of a 3.6-litre twin-turbo V6 churning out a jaw-dropping 472 horsepower. The Cyclone's versatile all-wheel drive system ensures exceptional traction and stability, making it a true performance powerhouse on the road and off. Plus, the lowered stance, wide body kit, and Vossen wheels-equipped brake kit promise unparalleled handling and stopping power. Now, I know what you're thinking, but how do I get my hands on one of these hot tickets? Well, my friend, you're gonna have to act fast. This performance version is gonna be a limited run, and trust me, it's gonna sell out quick. But one thing that you must know is that as a premium performance truck, the 2024 GMC Cyclone is expected to command a price tag that reflects its exclusivity and capabilities. While exact pricing is yet to be confirmed, it's anticipated to compete with the likes of the Ford Raptor and Ram TRX. And let's face it, people are going to be after it even if it's going to be priced premium. It hits that sweet spot of nostalgia and modernity. Talk about a blast from the past. GM likes doing this, and the Cyclone isn't the only car being revived. There is one more name that GM has once again decided to bring back the legend: GMC Hummer. Now, we all know that they tried to do this exact thing a couple of years ago, with the EV version, an electrifying and unstoppable force on the road and off-road. But for a lot of hardcore Hummer fans, that was a disappointment. So fast forward to 2025 and the Hummer's making a serious comeback, this time with a good old-fashioned internal combustion engine under the hood. And let me tell you, this baby's got some serious muscle to flex. First up, you've got your baseline 2.7-litre inline-4, cranking out over 300 horses. Not bad at all. But for true Hummer fanatics, the real showstopper is going to be the 5.3-litre V8, churning out a hefty 370 horsepower. But there's more. For the thrill seekers out there, GM's reserved the real powerhouse, a 6.2-litre V8 pumping out over 420 horses. Talk about an attention grabber. This is the kind of engine that'll make you feel like you're behind the wheel of a rocket ship, not just your average SUV. Oh, and let's not forget the whispers of a 3-litre Duramax diesel option too. But honestly, I'm not sure how much traction that's going to get. The market for diesel-powered Hummers seems a tad niche if you ask me. And get this, it's not just about speed and power. The Hummer SUV is a true versatile performer thanks to its impressive all-wheel drive system and the advanced off-road modes like terrain and off-road make it an absolute beast when the going gets tough. Now I know what you're thinking, will it have all the good features the EV has? Well, to be honest with you, it was a surprise to us too. You see, the new Hummer still retains its nimble handling thanks to innovative features like crab walk that allow you to navigate even the tightest of spaces. And the adaptive air suspension system? It's a game changer, adjusting the vehicle's height to optimize comfort and off-road capability. But the fun doesn't stop there, my friends. The Hummer also comes equipped with a robust braking system and advanced traction control to keep you in control, even on slippery surfaces. And for most people, the part is a spacious and luxurious cabin that's ready to pamper you. Leather seats, wood trim, ample legroom and headroom, it's got all the bells and whistles to make your journey as comfortable as it can be. And with a cargo capacity of up to 196.8 cubic feet, you can bring all your adventure gear and still have room for the whole family. The tech features are just as impressive, with a cutting-edge infotainment system and a suite of advanced driver assistance technologies to keep you safe and connected. Heated and cooled seats, a panoramic sunroof, and even a rear entertainment system, this Hummer is truly a luxurious escape on wheels. Now let's talk about the exterior. This thing is a captivating blend of brute force and refined aesthetics. The state-of-the-art LED lighting gives it a futuristic look, while the aerodynamic design helps to improve efficiency. And underneath that chiseled exterior, you'll find a robust platform built to withstand the toughest conditions. Skid plates and locking differentials make this Hummer an off-road champion. Sure, the price tag is pretty hefty, but trust me, it's worth every penny. With its exceptional capabilities, innovative features, and high-quality construction, this thing is a true investment. And with its strong brand reputation and unique attributes, it's expected to hold its value well down the line. You see, GM has learned from their past. They're not just making these cars for the sake of making a buzz on the internet and leaving customers shocked. No, they're making a long-lasting relationship with you and a die-hard fan, because that is what they need most now. But don't just take my word for it, look at this next one. Chevrolet Volt. This is a wake-up call for GM. It turns out EVs aren't the be-all and end-all of the future after all. The Bolt had all the right ingredients: a wallet-friendly price tag, impressive practicality, decent range, and an overall winning formula. Yet for reasons unknown, it just couldn't seem to capture the hearts and minds of car buyers the way GM had hoped. So with a heavy heart, they pulled the plug on the Bolt altogether last year, leaving us all wondering, what's next? Well, this is what is next. A plug-in Volt, one that's truly in a league of its own. This baby can cruise on electric power alone for up to a whopping 53 miles on a single charge, and when the battery does start to run low, the Volt's trusty gasoline engine kicks in, seamlessly extending the total range to an eye-watering 420 miles. The Volt's electric motor and 1.5-litre gas engine work in perfect harmony, delivering a silky smooth and downright exhilarating driving experience. In normal mode, it's all about calm, efficient cruising, but flip it into sport mode and bam! This baby transforms into a lively, spirited companion, ready to tackle your most adventurous drives with gusto. Trust me, you'll be grinning from ear to ear. You see, the Volt's hybrid powertrain is no ordinary setup. Unlike traditional hybrids, the gas engine doesn't directly power the wheels. It acts as a generator, feeding electricity to the electric motor. This innovative approach not only enhances driving dynamics, but also helps maintain the Volt's impressive electric efficiency. Chevrolet's engineering team has truly outdone themselves here, folks. And the handling? Oh, it hugs the road like a dream. The well-tuned suspension and low center of gravity give the Volt an incredibly agile and responsive feel, making navigating through city traffic a breeze. And when you hit the open road, the Volt stays impressively stable and composed even when you're pushing its limits. Plus, that regenerative braking system is a real treat, capturing energy during deceleration to recharge the battery. It may take a bit of getting used to, but trust me, it's worth it. This new Volt is shaping up to be a real gem, designed as a no-frills, fuss-free compact car aimed squarely at middle-class families. It has a welcoming cabin that's equal parts comfort and contemporary. The supportive seats make long drives an absolute pleasure, and while the rear might feel a tad snug for taller passengers, the Volt's generous cargo solutions ensure you won't have to leave anything behind. And the tech? Forget about it. The 8-inch infotainment system with seamless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration keeps you connected and entertained every mile of the way. But the Volt's allure isn't just skin deep, folks. Chevrolet is renowned for building reliable vehicles, and this plug-in hybrid is no exception. And let's talk about that price tag. The Volt comes in two well-equipped trims, the LT and the Premier, starting at around $33,520 and $38,120 respectively. That's a pretty compelling value proposition in the plug-in hybrid market if you ask me. So, if you're in the market for a futuristic, fuel-sipping and thoroughly engaging vehicle that can seamlessly adapt to your every driving need, the Chevrolet Volt deserves a spot at the top of your list. Now you tell me, haven't they learned from their past experiences? And the really exciting part is that they didn't just fix their issues, they're coming for the top spot. They've decided to go against their main rivals, and here is how. The GMC Terror. This compact pickup is a veritable Swiss Army knife of a vehicle, blending raw power and impressive efficiency in a sleek, agile package. After almost 4 years of letting the Ford Maverick dominate the compact truck market, GM is bringing out the big guns with the all-new 2025 GMC Terror and an even more direct rival. But first, let's talk about the Terror's turbocharged 1.5-litre engine, the perfect balance of performance and practicality. Sure, it may not win any speeding contests, but with its impressive fuel efficiency, this little powerhouse will get you where you need to go without breaking the bank. And with both front-wheel and all-wheel drive options, you can choose your path. Plus, this thing pumps out 150 horsepower. But that's not all. There's also a 2-litre Ecotec turbo that cranks out 250 horsepower. But we're not done yet. Rumor has it GM is also planning a plug-in hybrid version of the Terror. This electrified variant will reportedly share its powertrain with the Chevy Equinox PHEV sold in China. We're talking 177 horsepower, 1.5-litre engine paired with an electric motor for a combined output of 250 horses. But don't be fooled by the Terror's compact size. This baby is built for tough, inheriting GMC's legendary reputation for durability. With a robust body-on-frame construction, you can trust it to handle whatever the universe throws your way. And with its independent multi-link rear suspension, the Terror is a nimble truck, providing a smooth, confident ride no matter the terrain. And in terms of practicality, the Terror is shaping up to be a real workhorse, just like its Ford rival. You'll get a spacious cabin and a handy 4.5-foot bed, perfect for hauling that weekend warrior gear or giving your buddies a hand with the next DIY project. Plus, with the available Air Ride adaptive suspension, you can adjust the vehicle's height to suit the terrain, lowering for smooth city cruising or raising up to tackle those lunar slopes. But the Terror's capabilities don't stop there. With a payload capacity of up to 1,146 pounds, you can haul all your gear. And for off-road enthusiasts, the available AT4 trim comes equipped with skid plates, locking differentials, and a tow hitch receiver, making it the perfect lunar buggy for your next extraterrestrial adventure. But here's the kick. The Terror is going to be a more premium offering than the Maverick, with a nicer interior, a smoother ride, and sleeker styling. Of course, that means you'll probably pay a bit more for the privilege, but trust me, it'll be worth it. When you step inside the Terror, you'll feel like you're floating in a zero-gravity lounge with plush seats, soft-touch materials, and a spacious cabin that can accommodate up to 5 passengers. The 15-inch portrait-orientated infotainment screen is the perfect command center. As for the exterior, the Terror's bold, sculpted design is like a spaceship with attitude. Those sleek lines aren't just for show, they're designed for efficient travel, helping you cut through the wind with ease. And with a range of customization options, including paint colors and trim choices, you can make this truly your own. If you ask me, this is a good thing, although it will be priced a bit higher than the Ford Maverick. Who can really say that the Maverick price tag is realistic with a full heart? So isn't it better to offer something that makes sense and will be available without giving a headache? But if you still want a truck that is somewhere in the same price range, then GM hasn't forgotten about you. Chevrolet Avalanche. Yes, this thing is making a comeback. After more than a decade in the wilderness, this trusty pickup is ready to wow us all over again. With its robust performance capabilities to its luxurious and tech-savvy interior, this vehicle is engineered to impress. Let's start with what truly matters under the hood. The Avalanche offers a range of powerful engine options, including a beefy V8 that delivers up to 420 horsepower. But it's not all about brute force. The Avalanche also boasts impressive fuel efficiency thanks to its advanced engine technology. Whether you opt for the responsive V6 or the thrilling V8, you'll enjoy a seamless driving experience courtesy of the smooth shifting automatic transmission. It also has a luxurious and technology-packed cabin, plus leather seats, multi-zone climate control, and a user-friendly infotainment system with seamless smartphone integration. And the exterior design is a masterful blend of style and functionality. Its bold, muscular stance is complemented by sleek LED lighting and aerodynamic elements that look stunning. Under the stylish exterior lies a platform built for durability and performance. The Avalanche is sharing its platform and components with the swanky GMC Terror. However, unlike its luxurious sibling, the Avalanche is sacrificing some of that high-end feel in order to deliver an unbeatable price tag. That's right, folks, this bad boy is going to be Chevy and GM's direct competitor to the wildly popular Ford Maverick. That means the entry-level sticker price is expected to land somewhere between a cool $20,000 and a very reasonable $22,000. But enough about these compact trucks, let me tell you about my personal favorite. Chevrolet Camaro. This true powerhouse that masterfully blends raw performance and refined design is coming back. Let's be honest, when GM announced the demise of this iconic American muscle car, we all felt a pang of sorrow in our hearts. And now I know what you're thinking. But wait, will it be a watered-down crossover? Absolutely not. This is going to be a true successor to the legendary Camaro lineage, through and through. No compromises, no half measures. The base Camaro comes with a 3.6-litre V6 that packs a respectable 335 horsepower, and you can pair it with either a 6-speed manual or a smooth 10-speed automatic transmission. But if you're craving even more power, the LT1, 1SS, and 2SS trims come equipped with a beefy 3.6-litre twin-turbo V6 engine, the very same one found in the blistering CT4V Blackwing. This potent power plant will churn out around 500 horsepower, and it also offers the same transmission choices. Now, for the true adrenaline junkies out there, the ZL1 trim is the one to watch. It boasts a supercharged 6.2-litre V8 engine that unleashes an astonishing 650 horsepower. This variant is meticulously engineered for the track, featuring a heavy-duty cooling system, oversized Brembo brakes, and Recaro racing seats to handle the demands of high-speed thrills. But that's not all. The Camaro offers a wide range of pricing, starting in the mid-20,000s for the base model and reaching upwards of $70,000 for the high-performance ZL1 variant. And while the Camaro may fall short in areas like rear passenger space and some interior technology features when compared to rivals like the Ford Maverick and Dodge Challenger, it excels in driving dynamics, providing a more engaging and thrilling experience behind the wheel. But now that you've seen all the new models, which one has captured your heart? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.